We've had 50,000 nominations across 27 categories. Here at Café de Paris, the stars are arriving for the most talked about prizes in British theatre. I'm Joe Pike, and this is the whatsonstage.com Awards 2013.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right.
I hope you have the time of your life.
The people who vote for these awards come in, 8 times a week and every show, and they come and support them, and that's what is keeping theatre alive.
It's very important because, shows can get terrible reviews sometimes. Thankfully we didn't, but a show like Les Miserables got terrible reviews initially and it's still going 26 years later because the public want to see it.
I think it's just quite special that somebody would watch you in something and feel moved or taken to actually get on the internet.
The What's on Stage Awards actually are ahead of the curve in terms of public awards.
Believe it or not, these awards are now officially in their adolescence, as we're entering our 13th year this year. Since we started back in 2000, many other awards bodies and websites have introduced public vote elements, but we believe that the whatsonstage.com awards are still the biggest, the best, and frankly, the most fun. I hope you agree.
It means quite a lot when you think that people actually like you. It's always a nice feeling.
So we talk about people sustaining theatres in Britain, and actually it's the public that do that. They've finished a hard day at work, they've put some money aside, they're going to go out and have a good evening out, they go to the theatre.
And the fact that they then take the time to vote.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's a real honour.
Every award that's publicly voted is they're the ones that are special because of the people that are coming to see you performing the show that you're in.
They're the ones that matter. They're the ones that see our show and come back over and over again too. It feels so special to be honoured by them.
Yeah, and we're just so thrilled to be able to bring this piece from America to London audiences and to have them respond so enthusiastically is such a treat for us.
Real people are ultimately what keeps theatre alive. Critics are great and they're important to the lifeblood of this industry, but they don't actually buy any tickets.
It's important because this story of Alison, me taking Alison to Switzerland, was very personal, and it has touched a lot of people in a way which I've found very moving. So if people want to vote for that experience of having seen that, I'm thrilled.
I think we secretly really want to be on the list, and because that it's about people that have seen the show as opposed to anything else.
The rather spectacular Olympics opening ceremony, masterminded by our own Danny Boyle.
It's amazing. We opened on Wednesday night, and it feels really special to have been the audience has really sort of taken to us, haven't they? And
they absolutely
to be recognised this soon is really, really special.
We should have had more costume changes.
Yeah.
That'd have been nice. A few dresses or something.
Would have been good, but
wouldn't have tied in with the squaddy atmosphere. So they went away from that.
Supporting.
Oh, don't start yet. We're supposed to have some chat.
Supporting.
No.
I think that music is a really important part of a theatre production, and it's been overlooked a lot in other award ceremonies. That it's as important, I think, a creative position in the production as, say, set designer, lighting, all those things.
As the world sleeps, a child is born on another working day. As the child wakes in Bethlehem, what will his eyes see? What will his life be?
Most of us started in the business because we saw something absolutely wonderful that inspired us, and most of those wonderful things were subsidised.
In these times of austerity, when you think people wouldn't have enough money for the theatre, actually theatres are really full and people want to go and be entertained, moved, hear stories.
They're flourishing.
It's flourishing. It's part of our national health.
Audiences have been very strong, and as we've heard today, the productions keep on coming, and it seems to be very, very good fettle.
People by somebody called Alan Bennett, who I don't know if he's a young writer, I really don't know, but apparently he wrote that play just quite recently, and it went on at the National Theatre in the Littleton.
Definitely the Chariots of Fire, I would say. I think that's an absolute must-see. I think it's one of the best things I've seen for a long time.
Oh, I've seen Matilda, Singing in the Rain. I mean, there's so many good shows out there at the moment. It's just a fantastic time.
I thoroughly enjoyed my good friend Ricardo in Top Hat, who's been nominated as well today.
It's a good thing to be picked by the public and to receive some appreciation for the work done on stage. So it's a wonderful feeling.
I've been watching a lot of fringe theatre where I think that new plays are being done, new writing is happening in fringe theatre, and also revivals of old plays, and I think fringe theatre is very, very important.
And wonderful that the What's on Stage Awards recognise the fringe side by side with the West End. I loved it that lots of the categories for musicals particularly, for instance, had Sweet Smell of Success at the Arcola side by side with big musicals, and that's a wonderful thing.
We have to stand together. It's a very, very crucial time. I mean, we're talking about our heritage, the British theatre, the thing that all the tourists come to see.
We're going to see Singing in the Rain on Monday. Yeah. So we're looking forward to it.
Really excited about that. And then I'm dying to see Mark Rylance in Twelfth Night.
Or Richard III. I mean, the guy's a genius.
And the one I really want to see more than anything is Mark Rylance's Twelfth Night, but unfortunately their Wednesday matinees are the same day as that. So I'm trying to persuade them to do a midnight matinee just for the Bodyguard cast, but I'm not sure Mark's going to go for that.
I'm actually quite numbed. I'm speechless because it's my first ever West End show, debut. See, I can hardly talk.
For me, doing Cabaret, because that's just been immense, playing the MC, he's mental, and I wouldn't let him near anyone's children, or adults for that matter.
I was extremely overwhelmed. It's because the show is at the Arcola, which is a great and upcoming theatre, but it's not in the West End. So I felt really chuffed for the whole production and company.
Well, I did the recruiting officer at the Donmar, and I just finished 55 days at Hampstead, so it's very nice to be nominated.
You're king.
King Arthur, yes. It was first a film, now a musical, and currently an award-winning court case.
Hilarious. Newcomer. I feel is there a geriatric section? Yeah, because
it's the fourth, I think. Never won, obviously. Never win. Something's gone wrong with my online fan base.
I think the aim of theatre should be to get people who don't see theatre through the doors. That should be the aim of theatre, and I think something like Chariots of Fire allows that to happen.
It's wonderful. I've just got off the plane from New York, where we've been doing auditions to find a new leading lady for Top Hat later on in the year. So I got off the plane, I had a shower at my agent's office, and here I am, and I've been nominated. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
It's so great that our production of Taboo in Brixton has got 2 nominations. I think it shows just how special the show is and how well it's been received by the people that have come to see it.
It's my professional debut, as it were, as an actor, and it's just been really, really good, and it's been really good fun, and it's such a great role to have my first crack at. It's just been a dream, really.
Yeah, it's great. It's a very different way of doing everything. The whole thing of having this nominations party, which sort of takes the pressure off anybody, expecting to win today. And it's always officially the first of the Christmas boozy lunches. It basically means that the season has begun, I think.
I was nominated for something years ago at this awards, and I was thrilled because I thought these are the awards that really matter because they are voted for by the theatre-going public, and that's what's important. And then I didn't win and thought, well, what do the public know anyway? It's the industry that matters. But no, it was still...
I hope you had the time of your life.
But who wins, you decide. Make sure you vote on the website now.